Welcome in, Yellow Jacket fans, to a new edition of Tech Talks. I'm Andy Demetra. We are in Boulder, Colorado, where Friday at 8 o'clock, your Yellow Jackets take on the Colorado Buffaloes to kick off the 2025 season. And here to talk about it with us is your redshirt senior wide receiver, Malik Rutherford. Malik, good to catch up with you again. How are you?
I'm great, and you?
Doing well. I know Georgia Tech fans are just as excited as you are to get this season
Yep.
underway. Challenging opponent, challenging environment up at altitude in Boulder, but what is the mood, the mindset of this team as you get ready for that first kickoff?
We're very excited for our first game. We're just gonna go out there and play Georgia Tech brand football and just keep it simple. We'll get the W.
You have been a part of teams, Malik, that have gone on the road and really turned some heads. In
Mhm.
fact, in the Brent Key era, you guys have had four wins on the road versus ranked opponents. What is it about these teams where you guys are able to really rally together away from Atlanta, away from
Mhm.
Bobby Dodd, and get the job done?
Going away from the home field, we just we have to come together as a team. We're around each other every day, so it just felt like we just connecting our bond, getting more stronger. When we're away from home, Coach Keith talks about that a lot. So when we come to these other schools, like even the people who not on the football team, he includes them in the speeches, and it's always us, us, us. So we just come together more. I feel like when we go away because we don't have most of our fans, behind us in the stands cheering us on. So we need that extra energy to come from within us. So yeah.
And you guys have proven it time and again.
Yep.
Malik, you are sixth in school history in career receptions, and a
Yeah.
fair number of those have been thrown to you by Haynes King. Back
Yeah.
as starting quarterback,
Hmm.
Haynes King, he set the Georgia Tech and ACC record last year for single
Yeah.
season completion percentage. Another year with him as the trigger man in this offense as a
Yeah.
wide receiver. What is it about Haynes King that maybe the folks watching or listening to Georgia Tech football
Yeah.
don't fully appreciate in Haynes the way that you do?
Man, I could say 1,000 words. It just, Haynes, he gonna be Haynes at the end of the day. He get the defense's problems all over the field, and him able to, run the way he do and make people miss in the open field. I feel like he probably don't get enough credit as I feel like he should, but it actually allows the receivers to make more plays down the field because you got the defense more worried about him than they are about us. So yeah,
Malik, it'll take a total team effort on Friday at Folsom Field, and you guys have been repping all throughout fall camp against your defense,
yeah,
which is now coordinated by Blake Gideon. Having gone up against Blake and his defense, what do you think
yeah.
will make them a menacing unit this year?
Man, they just the way they play real fast and they also real aggressive. This fall camp was one of my hardest fall camps, going against defense. I don't want to say it was too easy. It was easy like these past years, but it was just kind of tough with the defense that he runs. So yeah, but it also helped me, helped me learn my coverages more. I see some things that I've never seen before that he's called on his defense. So it's actually helping me and my other teammates that's on the offensive side of the ball also.
Finally, Malik, I do have to ask you, you were
Mhm.
chosen to model the week one uniforms that were
Yeah,
posted on social media this week. You
yeah.
know the old expression, look good,
Play
feel good,
good.
play good.
Yeah.
What was it like wearing those uniforms? What did it feel like wearing them for real on Friday night?
Hey man, it felt good. Like you said, look good, feel good, play good. So hey, that's all I'm about. I'm gonna try to get drippy as much as I can. But yeah, we going out there to win a ball game. So good having on good looking jerseys don't always win you the ball game. So we still gotta go out there and play.
Yep, those uniforms always look best when you're coming back home with a W. Can't wait to
Exactly.
get the season started. Malik, thank
Yeah.
you so much for joining us here on Tech Talks.
No problem. I thank you.